Hey everyone, it's Christina here at Close to My Heart, and I am so excited to show you our May National Scrapbooking Month special. It is called Dream Maker, and you are going to be obsessed with this kit. Let's take a look. This is just a quick overview of how gorgeous this kit is, but don't worry, I'm going to go through every little bit of this in detail with you because there is so much to share. So let's go ahead and start with just this decorative paper. So this you can see has got a sticker sheet that you can get. You can get the paper with or without the sticker sheet. Let's take a look close up at this sticker sheet so you can see it. There's a couple of long borders up here at the top, which are nice. And you can see that the theme of this is just kind of a general theme, a nice generic theme. So something you're going to be able to use with a lot of different themes. So we have happy and free, love and life, rise and shine, laugh often, faith, perfect, believe, smile, best day, love. You'll notice the bottom half of this sticker, some of the stickers here have a gold foil treatment on them as well, which is just so pretty. Take a look at that, how it sparkles there and shines. It's so pretty with this collection. So this is a 12 by 12 sticker sheet that you can get to go along with this Dream Maker collection. Let's look at the papers as well. And these papers are just beautiful. You've got these gorgeous colors. This is just a really pretty leaf pattern on this one. The reverse side of it is this one here, which is probably one of my favorite papers there. It kind of looks like you just poured these beautiful colored inks all over that paper. Next up, we have this one here, which has got a light grid on it. And these are all distressed a little bit. So once I show you them here, I'll show you them under the close-up as well, just so you can see the patterns a little bit better. But this gives you a really good look at the variety of all the different colors and how these really come together in this kit. How fun is this one, too? This one looks like you've kind of done that same treatment where you've taken a brush and maybe just done a little wash of the colors down it, and they just kind of stagger at the bottom here. You've got this fun one, which is kind of like a paint splatter, and a really cool stripe that again looks distressed. So you can get the look and feel of this kit. Same with the papers, like we talked about the sticker and how it's got a nice generic theme. These papers do as well. When you look at these papers, there's no one specific theme, which is really great because it means that it just opens it up to use for so many different things. And when you add that sticker in there, you can see this really just works perfectly with all these different papers. I want to show you these under the close-up. I'll show you fronts and backs. So, you know, our decorative paper is double-sided. So one side is this. This is the other side, and you do get two sheets, so you don't have to decide which side of this do I want to use. If you're like me, you want to use both, so you get two sheets in there. And they each do have a zip strip as well, which is just this little extra piece of paper at the top. You can cut that off and use it on your projects. Even after you cut this off, you still have a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So it's like a little bonus strip that comes in there. But there's this one, which I would call one of our more decorative papers. And then you have some more muted ones that come in there too. So this one's next. Let me actually move those so you can see these ones. So this is that yellow one that I was telling you about with the little grid on it. And you can see some distressing in there as well. Then we have this one. Same thing. There's a little subtle pattern on there, but also it's got distressing through it. Next up, we have these two. And this one's a more subtle pattern with this fun zip strip. And then here's that one that looks like the paint swashes. Then we have these two. That's that kind of little splatter look. And then this fun stripe, and you can see the distressing on that one really well, I think. And it's different than this. This kind of acts like a stripe as well, but you can see that this one's obviously much wider than this one. So you have some variety. Then we have these two. Let's take a look at those. So this one here, it's almost got some scripty writing in it, all distressed. And then here's the sheet that is the other side of it. And then finally, you've got this really fun patterned paper here. How fun is that? And it's on a grid. It might be a little bit hard to see, but that's actually a grid paper behind it. Just adds a little bit more texture. And then again, this distressed polka dot. So you have a polka dot, but it still has that distressed theme going through it. So those are the decorative papers. Now I want to show you the card stack. So with our papers, we love to give you the gorgeous decorative paper like what you just saw. And then we also want to give you some card stack to work with because we know you're going to need card stack for your eyes to have a resting place in your artwork. And so we like to have both of them available so that you can get both to create with. And that's exactly what you're seeing here. Now, because this is National Scrapbooking Month, we just go all out. So rather than having just a typical cardstock pack, which would be like this, we have mixed our regular cardstock, which looks like this, and on the back side of it is a more decorative pattern. So you have the option to use either side. This almost looks like a decorative paper, right? So it's considered a specialty cardstock. But you can also just use the reverse side of it if you want, so that you have even more of a subtle look. So I've got them flipped so that you can see the decorative side and then of course the plain for each of these. So you can see the variety that comes in there. And I'll just bring in one piece of paper here from the decorative paper so you can see how great these work with those decorative papers as well. So, so pretty. So we have a decorative paper kit. So that's the paper packet. We have a sticker sheet, which you saw. We also have that coordinating cardstock specialty pack. And then we have this, which are some die cuts. Now I'm going to go right to the close-up so you can see the little patterns on these. And these are so great because the black just shows up perfectly on that colored paper and when mixed in with those colored cardstocks and the stickers. And so for these just punch right out. They're paperboard, they're black paperboard, so they're incredibly thin, but they're so detailed. So you can see here there's a dragonfly, and you can see it's so, so thin, right? It's just a paperboard. It's a little, or it's actually like a cardstock. So about as thick as a cardstock is what I would compare that to. But there's the dragonfly. Take a look at this beautiful flower. And then I'm just going to pull in one piece of art quick. I just want you to see what the black looks like on projects created using that. So take a look at this. Do you see there's that dragonfly right there? Do you see how much that black pops on here? Just beautiful. Don't worry, you will see this artwork and so much more in some other Facebook Lives we're doing. I'm going to stay under this close-up and show you another component to this kit that we have. And this is a stencil. Now there are 4 different sections to this stencil. They're each 6 by 6, and each gives you different patterns that you can use. I'll just try and tilt it a little so you can see them there. But there's a grid, there's a polka dot, there's some striped lines here, and then some leaves that you can use in your artwork. And these work great in combination with the paper and the stamp set that I'm going to show you. But just another way to add some beautiful depth to your projects. Now, I mentioned the stamp set. This is a look at that. Again, it's National Scrapbooking Month, so we just go all out here. We didn't just make a regular stamp set. We made a double because we wanted you to have everything in there that you could need to create with. So there's 2 full sheets that come in that stamp set. It's our largest stamp set size we create. One of them is very sentiment focused that you can see here. And then the other has these fun swashes and kind of distressed pieces that you saw. It kind of carries over from the paper collection, as well as some gorgeous flowers that you can use, which you just saw those on that layout that I showed you as well. So those are all of the different parts and pieces that are a part of this Dream Maker special. Now, stay tuned because you will want to watch all month long as we feature different projects that you can create using these. So while you can purchase those items and create anything you want on your own, we also have some projects that we've created for you to go ahead and make if you want. We have 12 by 12 layouts. We also have a mini album, and we even have a card making kit that you could purchase. All of those you can see on your Close to My Heart Makers website by clicking on the promotions tab and then Dream Maker. Now, if you don't have a Close to My Heart consultant, of course, you can go to closetomyheart.com to find one in your area. And because this celebrates National Scrapbooking Month, we do something extra special as well. And we create all three of those projects with you in July. So these kits are available beginning right now, and they're available all of May and through June, but while supplies last only. So if you get on there and see some that you just love, make sure you order early. And then, of course, you can join us in July to create those projects live. We hope to see you there.